get this started. Okay, you're listening to the Loretta Nash Show. I am reading from I'll Take My Stand by 12 Southerners, and I am in the article called A Mirror for Artists. Um, Being an artist myself, uh, is interesting. And of course, when I'm reading this out loud, it's kicking up a lot of the art history that I had to learn to get my degree, which was, yeah, my degree is a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in studio arts. Yeah, studio arts. So drawing and painting basically, because that's all the my college had at that moment in 1992. And the book I Will Take My Stand is the copy that I have right here is from 1930. It was a discard book from the library. It is from the rental collection that it says, and instead of saying the West Memphis Public Library, it has Crittenden County Library on the inside. Okay, where I stopped on the last episode, I don't remember. So I'm just going to start here on this random thing right here. And excuse my horrible reading. I never was a very good reader out loud, especially in school. Okay. Or vice versa. Modern man can move himself to a place where art is. To the Louvre, to the cathedrals, to the Patagonia, to meetings of the Portrait Society of America. Though powerful and adequate through power of accumulating wealth in public or private hands, he can bring precious canvases and sculptures together for multitudes to stare at. He can build immense libraries. No, he can build immense libraries or put little libraries on wheels. The flying libraries may be um, the flying library may be looked for eventually. The millionaire can retain an expert to buy his gallery of cohorts, cohorts, yeah, cohorts, or of the newest, surest masters declared by modern dealers. Or as wealth trickles down to humbler hands, the shop girl can get a 10-cent print of Corot to hang above her dressing table or buy her dollar edition of Shakespeare with an introduction by Carl Van Dien. Carl Van Daren. Some of these people I don't know. This is, of course, it's 80 something years ago. Okay, let me get back. Between the shop girl and the millionaire will, of course, be the universe art audience of all people, introduced to the classics through schemes of mass education and trained from babyhood in nursery schools in all various of art appreciation. Yeah, pretty much. Everybody has, because art's everywhere. I even took that art in the home class. It was just part of my minor. Okay, even though I didn't need to, it was an interior decorating class, but I took it anyway. Okay, in short, the artist is to have a freer and fuller opportunity than he has ever known before, with leisure to enjoy art, with command over the materials of art, with remarkable schemes of communicating, distributing, manufacturing, and incalculated art, how can the creative spirit fail to respond to the challenge? Why not a golden age of the arts, wherein ideal cities, grandiose design, grandiosely designed, shelters a race of super beings who spend all equipped their unemployed moments disdained by the numerous when production is finally regulated, in visiting art museums, reading immortal works, and dwelling in beautiful homes adorned with designs approved by the best interior decorators. What a shame if, with all this Tennessee array of compulsion, the stubborn pig. Man, some of these words in here is. Okay, let me. Yeah. They're really. Oh, this must be a very bad book. Bad for now, anyway. What a shame if all this Tennessee array of compulse the stubborn pig still refers to go over the sty. Yeah, this is what's happened. Yeah, this is what happens. The art behave with piggish contrariness. Yeah, contrariness. They will not budge, nor will they run crazy off into briar patches and mud puddles, squealing hideously. Huh. And you know what's really funny? My daughter's they're about to read The Animal Farm in English in the next week. So this sounds whenever I saw that, when I read that other part in that paragraph, I thought of, of The Animal Farm. I never really got to read it or watch the movie, but yeah. But some of this that it was talking about, we have gone beyond the cathedrals, the museums, and stuff. Okay, let me digress, because I go off on a tangent sometimes on this stuff. Hi, let me go back to A Mirror for Artists. Okay. It is common knowledge that whenever it can be said to exist at all, the kind of leisure provided by industrialism is a doubtless benefit, is a dubious benefit. It helps nobody but merchants and manufacturers, who have taught us to use it in industriously consuming the products they make in great excess over the demand. Moreover, it is spoiled a leisure, but the kind of work that industrialism compels. The furious pace of our working hours is carried over into our leisure hours, which are feverish and energetic. We live by the clock. Our days are a muddle of activities strangely pursued. Yeah. We do not have a free mind and easy temper that should characterize true leisure, nor does the separation of our lives into two distinct parts, of which one is all labor, too often mechanical and deadening, and the other all play, overtaken by a nervous relief, seems to be conducive to a harmonious life. The arts will not easily survive a condition under which we we work to play as uh, at cross purposes. We cannot separate our we cannot separate our being into contrary halves without a certain amount of spiritual damage. The leisure thus offers is really no leisure at all. Either either is it pure sloth, under which the arts take on a character of mere entertainment, purchased in boredom and enjoyed in utter passivity, or it is other kind of flavor taken up out of a sense of duty, pursue a kind of fashionable enterprise for which one encouraged must be continually whipping up by reminders of one's obligation to culture. I I think my mouth just went automatic, so um I really didn't read it good, but it actually is kind of true because I'm struggling. I'm a struggling artist. I got my degree 30 something years ago. I was expecting me to get a job cuz back back when I was in school, they always say if you got a degree, you get a better job, you get a better job. Well, I live in rural Arkansas, so I was thinking that if I did get the degree, and especially at something that I like, I would got a better job. Well, graduated, knocked on doors. You don't have a Bachelor of Science degree. Uh-huh. What? A Bachelor of Science degree? Why do I need a Bachelor of Science degree? You need a Bachelor of Science degree because to do graphic design. And I'm like, uh, what? And every time it was like I would knock on a door, it's like, uh, you don't have a Bachelor of Science degree to do graphic design. Yet I took all the programming classes, Basic and Pascal. I mean, I can code like everything. This is where my daughter's got her coding at. I mean, I was in the pure front of coding. And if, things worked out a little bit, looking back hindsight, I could have, if my mom and dad actually put me in this program, I would have been a hacker. I mean, literally be a hacker if, but, time passed. We couldn't afford it. They couldn't keep me coming up here to the community college, and then when they found out how much it cost, to get in the program, it was like, nah. So I'm going to stop for right now for this Mirror for Artists, and I'm going to start reading back on it in a minute, in a little bit. Um, uh, the was my someone saying goodnight. Um, you are listening to Loretta Nash, the Loretta Nash Show, and I am reading out of the book I found at the library called "I'll Take My Stand" by 12 Southerners, and I have divided all these up in 15 minutes, so I'll be back with you in just a bit. Okay, here we go.